What a way to start after not. Okay, hi everybody. I'm referring to the fact that I just now recorded my first video in months because I've been playing on a server which has satisfied my desires to have other people look at the things that I'm doing. Uh-oh, don't look. Don't look. Don't look at what? Don't look at what? What is going on? Right, so, servers. Been on servers in the past. I remember spending about a week on one, but it's full of lots of people and they mess with your stuff and they crash and yeah, I don't know. I started making all those episodes which have flooded my channel up, and I kind of want to delete all of them because this thing that I found for one of the kids in the house, when I overheard them on the phone with a friend of theirs, they were trying to hook up on, from one person to another, which I had just done the night before with Greg. I'm going to show you his house in a little bit. I had just done that with Greg for about an hour and a half. We were trying to figure out a way to play against, or no, with each other, hook our computers up. So they were trying to do it, and I was like, oh, there's no way you guys are going to do it. You're going to have to go on a server. And they're like, oh, man, a server. And I'm like, oh, man, I know. There's got to be a good one somewhere, though. Looked for 30 seconds, and I was like, hey, why don't you try this one out? And they played on it, and they were like, oh, this was lots and lots of fun. And so I later went and checked it out and met a bunch of, well, not a bunch, there were just a few people on that night, but they all stopped by to make sure that I was doing all right. But I've been playing I'm by my own self for months, so I knew how to do all this stuff. I ran in really far in one direction, like so far that I can't really, make an episode. There's going to be lots of stuff other people are building that we will, whoa, come on now. We'll check out during this series. This is probably what I'll be recording for the rest of all my videos, will be my actions on this server. Now I'm gonna teleport to my main room, because it doesn't matter where you are. When you're on a server, you can just teleport. You see it says there, teleportation will commence in 3 seconds, don't move. Here we go. We're in my main room looking out on my property. And this is my main room. I got the stuff I need. We will go down here at some point. I'll show you what's down that stairwell. You can see what's down that stairwell. The XP farm. Or you can go outside or to the kennel. And so this is the view from the inside of my front yard. And here is the view from the front yard. What a pleasure it is to be doing this all twice. Alright, so we're getting towards the end of my property here. Greg made this line. I don't know why he made this line. Whoa, a little secret view of his house there. And so I just went ahead and made the end of my property the end of this line that he arbitrarily made over here. Obviously, somebody's been careless in cutting down the trees, and this was before the tree capitator mod, which they added to the server, which was pretty sweet. We've seen that before on all my channels, or some channel. Let's get rid of something I don't need. Bones. I'll show you why I don't need any bones at some point. So, we come into my property. I need to work on this entranceway. I like that there's a body of water there. This is my entranceway tree. These are the line of trees I made, and this forms the entryway to my place, which I've gotten compliments. People come by because I have like stuff. They're like, does anybody have any charcoal? And I'm like, I got a bunch of charcoal. It's right here. See? It used to be more, and then it was way less, and then it was way more. Anywho, this is my property, but I am using a special texture pack. Anybody who's watched any other videos on YouTube knows that the world actually looks something like this. This is, of course, with the brightness turned all the way up. and Greg is making his epicness over here. It's he wanted to make a house of flame and water. So this is what he's been seeing the whole time. I'm actually making a video because he wants to see what I've been seeing this whole time, which is not this, but here, let's go ahead on up here to Greg's epicness from, we'll look at it from my little deck here. Greg's epicness looks like this when he looks at it. When I look at it, we're looking at something more like this. My glass doesn't have little glass marks all over it. It's perfectly clear. It's behind clouds right now, but his crazy bridge that he made, you can't see any of it. The cloud coverage is crazy right now. It's a scary place to be because the glass, as you can already tell, is perfectly clear. So I haven't been recording episodes because there's people on here. I'm on a server. Look, all these other people that's on. I talked to a little bit about them. I talked to them for a moment during my first video that I made, which was only 4 minutes, because I guess when I was unpausing, it was repausing, and I did a lot more other cool stuff. Something's going on up here. Let's go. Yeah, let's just go ahead. Oh, we'll go look at my fancy enchantment room. We go up in here, and there's, I'll show you how to get to the rest of my place. There's intricate tunnels going down all the way through it. Here, let's see what enchantment I get. I'm gonna have to organize my inventory before I do any enchanting. So, this is my fancy enchantment room. I like to make my enchantment rooms outside. This is actually a little tricky to build over here because these trees didn't want to grow there, so I had to cut down wood that looked like that, build the wood up to here or here, and then plant the actual tree so it would become a tree. And then once it became a tree, I dug out the piece of dirt that the tree was growing on, and then I put another piece of wood in there so we get this cool effect of the little patio thing being connected to the trees. Ooh, if I made it one longer, I could sort of make it go around the trees. That would be even cooler looking. Ooh, and then I'd have sort of an overhanging over there. As you can see, I'm getting into the way things look with this cool texture pack and stuff. I'm building a replica of my house. I spent a lot of time getting this green wool. You've got to cook up, see the cactus down there? That used to be all cactus farm, and you have to cook up cactus in the furnace, and I have a couple cactus furnaces over here, and I was dyeing up green wool because my house is green. This is the room I'm in right now. My computer is right here. My chair is like right here. I'm in this room right now recording episodes. The porch is not accurate. A lot of this house is not going to be accurate. But I definitely have front steps to my porch, and I definitely have a railing. These aren't here on my house. I put them there because they look nice, but just to have some accurate things going on. I don't have nice dark hardwood floors like this. They are sort of darker. I could have maybe used jungle wood. I don't know. And the walls are white. And I was thinking to myself, I didn't want to get a bunch of white wool because it was taking me forever to get the wool that I was getting. But I spent a whole night. This was actually one of the hardest things I've ever done in Minecraft, was to get all these animals. Is this, this can't be sound? I don't know what this is. Yeah, getting these animals from my dysfunctional fence over here, which was in the way, clearly going to be in the way of the house. I built a bunch of fences over here, and now I have plenty of wool. Not that I have any room in my inventory to do any of this. So, plenty of sheep, and I can make plenty more. So I might go ahead and get rid of that other lighter wood. which is wood from one of these trees. And then make the interior walls white wool. How we doing on time here? I'll go ahead and make this longer. Look, there's a better view of his epicness. And let's see here. Oh, I was going to show you the ways I've gotten to get around. So we'll go down my tunnels and then I'll show you a skeleton spawner real quick. I wish I could show you all the stuff that I did making that video. I put this bed here. This is just a temporary thing. I was on the server alone. All these people weren't here and I didn't feel like dealing with night. And there's other people on the server. Everybody has to go to sleep at the same time. So it's like I'm just laying here and there's no point to a bed if everybody doesn't go to bed. So I've got tunnels throughout. I've got like a secret tunnel to... That's Greg's username. GPG. Do you guys know what that means? I didn't either. I had to Google it. So this will be a secret thing that I'll show. I mean, the people from the server are going to see this. I'm eventually going to like get people with me on Skype or something, and we'll go check out their house and they can talk about it too. Somebody wanted to do quantum cribs. We'll call it quantum cribs. One of the moderators. I don't like the name, but I mean, what's in a name? All right, you ready for the secret? You can go through a painting. You can hide whatever you want in here. Well, I don't have anything to hide though, because one of the great things about this server, and the first night I was on it, I was told that see, it says I can claim up to 2020. This stick, this gold sword, let's see, did any of my marks show up? No, I don't know. You can claim your claim with this gold thing, and nobody that you haven't trusted can come in. They can't open your chest. They can get into your house and look around, but they can't destroy anything. They can't grief anything, and that was a big problem with all the other servers. So let's just quick run down to this hallway and I'll show you my skeleton spawner, and then I'm going to have it be over because YouTube, there's a trick. See the trick? See how easy? I get it right most of the time. Ooh, nope, okay. Yeah. All you got to do is go, whoop, there you see. So this is actually where I'm going to sit for a little while because it's time to put my kids in bed and maybe have a couple beers. So there's a skeleton spawner I found. I built a room around it. They spawn a skeleton. Spawn a skeleton. There you go. See? He just fell. Okay, so they fall down, it's like 20 to 23. And they fall down to this area where I could basically just take a stick. Here's a stick. Piece of wood, not a weapon whatsoever. Bam, dead. So you get a bunch of, like you stand up in that room up there, and then you wait there for a while. Then you come down here and you grab a potion of healing, which I need to make a lot more. You just grab it, and then you walk over here and throw it in there, and there'll be 100 skeletons, and they'll all die in an instant. And I will show you that process later. I do not know why I don't have a little bit of this here to protect myself. Let's just check out my garden, and we'll end the episode right there. Hopefully I haven't gone over. Have I gone over? I'm about to go over. Oh, it's nighttime. Never mind. Anyways, over here I have a garden for new people, and it's nighttime, so I'm not even going to show you. Thanks a lot for watching my video. I can't wait to finish giving everybody a tour of my house, and then give a tour of, there's like 30 members maybe, and I don't know what they're building, and I don't know where they are, but I'm going to find them, and I'll show you the cool city that the guys built. There's just going to be a lot more content. Okay, bye. Oh my god, I gotta go. Oh my gosh, that was close. Love you so much for watching my video. Bye.